The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is right around the corner. And if the leaks are even halfway accurate, it's going to be a powerful, premium, ultra-expensive flagship. Faster chip, brighter display, better AI features on paper. It'll check all the boxes. But the more I look at what the S26 Ultra is rumored to be, the more I keep thinking about what it could be. Because this phone has the potential to be the one device that does everything. And yet Samsung keeps holding back on a few upgrades that would instantly make the S26 Ultra the most complete Android phone on the planet. So today, I'm breaking down 5 upgrades that would make the Galaxy S26 Ultra absolutely incredible. 5 features Samsung could realistically include, but probably won't. And honestly, that's what makes this so frustrating. Let's get into it. Upgrade number 1. Real 3D Face Unlock. Not the basic kind. Samsung makes some of the best hardware in the smartphone world. Their displays are legendary. Their build quality is top tier. Their fingerprint scanners are fast. So why, in 2026, are we still not getting a secure 3D Face Unlock system on Galaxy flagships? Apple launched Face ID back in 2017 with the iPhone X. That's nearly a decade ago. And before anyone says Samsung tried Face Unlock, yes, Samsung has had Face Unlock options, but the secure, dedicated hardware kind is the difference. The kind that works in the dark, works reliably, and is secure enough for banking, apps, and payments. And it's not just Apple. Even brands like Honor have been putting 3D Face Unlock into phones like the Magic series, and it works the way people actually want Face Unlock to work. Quick, accurate, and secure. At this point, the hardware footprint isn't even huge anymore. Samsung already has excellent fingerprint tech, so imagine having both ultrasonic fingerprint for when you want it and true 3D Face Unlock for when your hands are wet, you're wearing gloves, or you just want to glance and go. This should be a flagship standard. But Samsung acts like the feature doesn't exist. Upgrade number 2. Bring back the microSD card slot, at least on the Ultra. Yes, I know. People have been arguing about microSD for years. Some say it's outdated. Some say cloud storage is enough. Some say it's too slow. But here's the reality. Storage is more important now than it has ever been. We're shooting 4K 60 FPS video like it's normal. Some people are shooting 8K. We're recording log footage. We're taking motion photos. We're downloading massive games. We're keeping offline playlists. We're storing raw images. And now with AI features, apps are catching more data than ever. Storage disappears fast. And Samsung knows that. Because removing microSD didn't simplify the phone. It created a new reason to upsell you from 256 gigabytes to 512 gigabytes to 1 terabyte. Modern microSD cards are faster and more reliable than people give them credit for, especially for media storage. And the convenience is unmatched. Pop your card out of your old Galaxy, pop it into your new one, and your photos, videos, and files are instantly there. No cables, no cloud upload, no waiting, no paying monthly just to access your own memories. Galaxy Ultra is supposed to be the no compromises phone. So why is one of the most practical no-compromise features still missing? Upgrade number 3. An S26 Ultra option without the S Pen. With a massive battery. Alright, this one might sound controversial, so let me explain it clearly. The S Pen is iconic. The Note legacy matters. And there are people who genuinely use the S Pen every day for work, art, editing, signatures, and productivity. But let's be honest, a huge percentage of Ultra buyers rarely touch it. For many people, the S Pen is something they love in theory, but in real life, it stays inside the phone 99% of the time. And that means something important. It's taking up internal space that could be used for the number one feature almost every smartphone user wants more of. Battery life. So here's the dream scenario. Samsung's 2 versions of the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Version A, the classic Ultra, with the built-in S Pen for the people who want it. Version B, The Ultra Battery Edition no S Pen slot, but a much larger battery. I'm talking 6,000 milliamp hours, 6,500 milliamp hours, even 7,000 milliamp hours if Samsung really wants to flex. Imagine an Ultra that can easily handle a full heavy day camera, GPS, gaming, hotspot, everything, and still go to bed with 30% left. Imagine traveling without battery anxiety. I genuinely believe the no S Pen, bigger battery S26 Ultra would sell like crazy because a stylus is a niche feature. Battery life is universal. Upgrade number 4. Fix the telephoto. Camera problem, especially the 3x lens. Samsung built its reputation on zoom. For years, Galaxy Ultra phones were the zoom kings. They made smartphone zoom exciting. They made people actually use telephoto cameras. But now, the telephoto setup feels like it's stuck in a weird place, especially the 3x camera. On paper, having multiple telephoto lenses sounds premium. But if one of those lenses has a small sensor and only OK output, it becomes the weak link in an otherwise flagship camera system. And you can feel it in real photos. The 3x shots often show more noise than they should. Detail gets muddy in anything less than perfect lighting. Skin texture looks less natural. And when you compare it to the main camera's quality, it's like you're using two different phones. For a device that costs over $1,000, just okay is not acceptable. Early talk suggested Samsung might finally upgrade this telephoto sensor for the S26 Ultra, but as the months go by, it feels like we're heading toward the same familiar setup again. Good enough to market, not good enough to dominate. If Samsung wants the Galaxy S26 Ultra camera to truly be the best, the telephoto experience needs to feel flagship at every zoom level, not just at the extremes. Upgrade number 5. Not amazing, just fine. And fine is the problem. The latest rumors suggest Samsung might move from 45 West charging to around 60 West on the S26 Ultra. That's a nice improvement. But it's still conservative, especially in a world where other flagship phones offer 800W, 100W, and beyond. And before anyone says Samsung is protecting battery health, yes, battery health matters. Heat management matters. Safety matters. But other companies are proving you can deliver fast charging with smart thermal design, dual cell systems, and optimized charging curves. Here's why this matters in real life. Not everyone charges overnight. A lot of people charge in short bursts before work, during a shower, in the car, between meetings. And when your phone can hit 70%, 80%, or even 90% in around 30 minutes, it changes how you live with the device. Fast charging isn't just a spec. It's freedom. If Samsung is going to call it Ultra, it should feel Ultra in the moments that matter every single day, like how quickly you can get back to 100%. And this is what really gets me about all 5 of these missing upgrades. Samsung has the resources. Samsung has the engineering talent. Samsung has the supply chain. Samsung has the market power. They could build the everything phone again. But lately, Samsung feels like it's playing the same strategy people criticize Apple for: small upgrades. Every year, minimal risk, maximum profit. And the reason is simple. In Western markets, Samsung doesn't feel real pressure. In many parts of Asia, Samsung competes against aggressive brands offering insane hardware for the price, bigger batteries, faster charging, more experimental features. But in North America and much of Europe, Samsung's main competition is Apple, and to some extent Google. And neither of them is moving fast on hardware features like microSD, true 3D face unlock, or ultra-fast charging either. So Samsung can afford to be safe. The Galaxy S26 Ultra will still be a great phone. It'll have an amazing display, strong performance, a premium build, and a solid camera system. But for those of us who remember when Samsung made the true no-compromise device, the Galaxy Note, era of the Ultra lineup sometimes feels like it's holding back on purpose.